Good morning, Labor Roots, and good morning to all of the comebacks watching from the Far You page. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Laborite alive and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people. Good morning. Now, happy Sunday to everybody. You know, it is Sunday. Big up yourself, Father, you Richards. Just see a popping. See, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, one of the PNP strongholds down on the western side of the island this morning. The Hanoverian people. You know, now I would have done a scorching video just mere days ago. I done a scorching video, you know, beating on the persons and the people down there in Hanover. You know, before we get into the topic, let me just get the shout out of the way and then we will kick off the thing. See, so big up to everybody over YouTube as per usual. Guys, the live that we did yesterday with Triple X, part of the live did not get recorded. I am trying to recover it, but I am taking clips and posting clips from it, so I'm going to cut it up in clips and then put it back together. So it's going to take a little while, guys. Sorry, I wanted to post it today, Sunday, where everybody is home and can take a listen, but unfortunately, you know, it weren't recording properly. But I can recover it, guys, as I am an IT tech, so I can recover it. But it will take me a little while. So later on, when I finish work, guys, I will sit down and I will take clips of it and then I will put it back together and then I'll have it on YouTube for you guys Monday evening latest. Now, big up to my people them over YouTube. The video that I posted yesterday, I forgot what it was about. I can't remember what video was about. But anyhow, it is getting a lot of views. I believe it's the same Hanover video. And it is getting a lot of views over there on YouTube. So big up to everybody that's watching. Big up to everybody that is sharing. And big up to everybody that is telling a friend to tell a friend. See? Now, let's roll out the TikTok shoutouts. Sexy Gigi out there in #1 gifter this morning. Big up yourself. And I notice I have the same gift as every morning, so big up on yourself. Thanks for supporting. Your gifts will be going towards my tablet drive, like I keep saying. I got a pledge of $500 waiting from one individual, and all of your liquor tops and roses will be going towards my tablet drive. I am not a registered charity, guys, but don't worry, I won't be stealing the money. The Savlamar Infant School, I'm raising this fund for the Savlamar Infant School, where I'll purchase some tablets and I will hand deliver them myself, at which point I will go live so you guys can see where your donation went. See? So let's continue rolling out the shoutouts. Sexy Gigi out there, #1 gifter. Big up yourself, Sexy Gigi. Barrington Higgins, Vinny, Dian, Giantly #2. Big up on yourself. See? Sexy Timmy Boo, big up yourself. Mama Rose Macala, big up yourself. See a new person, Venice Williams, big up yourself. Father Gregory, big up yourself. Mama Marvet, big up yourself. Mel, big up, you know. Use Donald, big up yourself. Katie Bless, no see you for a while now, you know, Wagwan. Junior, big up yourself. Labor Yard, big up yourself. Prince Maret, big up yourself. Clive, big up yourself. Screens Unlimited. CDE, Hugh Richards, big up yourself, my boss. Thanks for tuning in so early. Juliet Garden, big up yourself. Easy Morris, big up yourself. Winston Williams, big up yourself. Marie Dallas, big up yourself. User. Unruly Hopper, big up yourself. Mike, big up yourself. Alien, big up yourself. Leon, big up yourself. Delroy, big up yourself. Jackie, Trevor, Deb, Daphine boy, big up yourself. Patrick, user again. Natalie Young, Farmer, big up yourself. Harnsman, big up yourself. Judah, Clive, God bless child, user again. Irie, big up yourself. White General Construction, big up yourself. Lana Camber, Dark Knight, AG, Tiger, O'Neil Smith, and Father Wiley, big up yourself, my boss. See? Anybody that have not heard their name, you're not yet popping up in the watch list. See? Or your thing is on private. See? So, I have an article, come out in 2017. And by the way, guys, you guys might see a little internet beef brewing between me and Chiplex. Do not take it personal, guys. It is nothing personal. It is just politics. I was reading an article yesterday, and the big fat sow, the bison, decided to come in my life to disrupt my life, to tell me that I can't read. So, me and him kicked off, and history would have it at that. See? So, we're going to talk primarily now to the people of Eastern Hanover, Western Hanover. For many years, the people of Hanover voted for the PNCO. The PNCO is what we, the older ones would recognize as the PNP. However, the PNP is no more. The People's National Party is no more. The last leader that the People's National Party had was Portia Simpson Miller. After Mark Golding and Peter Bunting and Dayton Campbell and Angela Brown Burke used their money to buy out the PNP, they installed a little thing called Rise United. Rise United is a faction of, whatever is over there. They decided to take the PNP to the left, and it has now morphed into, the People's National Criminal Organization. So it is no longer the PNP, it is now a criminal enterprise, guys. And the leader at the helm is a mafioso boss, goes by the name Mark Jefferson Golding. He's also a criminal. See? Now, the Jamaica Labour Party won they won Eastern Hanover in 2016. 5 years later, Dave would have been returned by the people of Hanover, because he has been working from 2016 onward. He's still working now for the people of Eastern Hanover. Now, 5 years after 2016, so in 2016, Ian Hales would have retained Western Hanover. That would have made him sit there for at least 15 to 17 years as member of parliament. See? In Western Hanover. Now, the people would have seen through Ian Hales by then. By the end of that, it took them 15 to 17 years to see that Ian's skills was no good for the people of Western Hanover. Now, here comes a daughter of the soil, somebody that is from Hanover. She's been there in post now for the last, coming up to 5 years, September, right? Now, she has been given a basket to carry water up a hill, right? Good morning, it's your girl, Nizy, big up yourself. So, she's been given a basket to carry water up a hill. Now, as we discuss on this live time and time again, the people of Hanover, and this is no disrespect to them, the people of Hanover, they are not born leaders, I would say, because for someone to get up at every election and vote, for a People's National Criminal Organization, one would call that insanity, because through all those years that they have been voting for the People's National Criminal Organization. Not one Hanoverian can come on this live this morning. Not one can come on this live this morning and show me one single solitary thing in Hanover that was given to them by the People's National Criminal Organization. Now, they said that they built a highway through Hanover. I am still looking for that highway many years later. What they did, they built a dual carriageway. You know, because a lot of Jamaicans did not travel before, so they did not know what a highway looked like. The PNP called it a highway, but it is actually a dual carriageway, not a highway. See? So the people of Hanover did not get an highway. A matter of fact, said highway that they proclaim to give to the people, it is riddled with potholes. No, 15 years. No, let us say 19 years, because the PNP did 18 and a half years in government straight, and the people of Hanover voted for them straight through. See? Now I want to level with the people of Hanover this morning, because after I scotched them, I realized that, you know, maybe a little bit of re-education might be needed. For 19 years, the people of Hanover, as a matter of fact, they voted up to 2020. No, they voted up to 2016 for Ian Hills. They removed him at 2020 election. People of Western Hanover, and I want you to listen to me now. This is an absolute fact. See, and if you go up on my page now on TikTok and scroll down, you will see where I post as a road in Ian Hills constituency. See, at the time, it is now Tamika Davis's constituency. Now, Ian Hills spent 15 years. Let's give or take. About 17 years he spent there in that constituency. See? And Ian Hills, who was given every year the constituency fund to look after the constituency. So, i.e. that is to take care of all the people in the constituency, fix roads, you know, help with back to school, help with medical bills, help the elderly. All of these things. See? Can you believe me, Jamaica, if I tell you that Ian Hills for 15 years out of the 17 years that he's been there, as a matter of fact, for the whole 17 years, Ian Hills have not rehabilitated not even one of the roads in Western Hanover. Not even one. When Tamika Davis took over the constituency and she went to the meeting with the minister, see, of works, you know, not even one road was set down by Ian Hills to be rehabilitated for the people of Western Hanover. And when we come on here and we tell the people of Jamaica these things, see, they act as if, you know, we are lying. They are proof and we can prove it. See, not one single road Ian Hills fixed for the people of Western Hanover. Now I'm calling on the people of Western Hanover, see, to reach out to me by way of my Instagram at DUJON'S World, or reach out to me by way of my Facebook at DUJON'S World, see, and send me pictures, you know, of parts of the roads that Ian Hills was responsible for. Now, people are going to say, but Labour right in a power for the last 8 years. No, Western Hanover, listen to me. The Jamaica Labour Party has only placed an MP in Western Hanover for the last 4, almost 5 years now. The Jamaica Labour Party had not been in power in Western Hanover. When you elect a member of parliament, whether PNP or JLP, that member of parliament then goes to parliament and swear in and become a part of the government. So the Jamaica Labour Party is not the only people that are in government. The PNP is also in government. If you elect a PNP MP, which you did, you elected Ian Hills 4 consecutive times. See, he was a part of the Jamaican government as well. He could access funds to fix your roads. He could lobby for funds to fix your roads. See, when you vote for a Jamaica Labour Party candidate, I believe Horace Chang 30 years ago was the member of parliament for Western Hanover, and he had fixed all the roads in Western Hanover at that time, 30 years ago. Since then, not even a single road was fixed by the People's National Criminal Organization. The 19 consecutive years they spent in Western Hanover and Eastern Hanover as well. They did not fix any roads. Persons in Western Hanover did not get water from the PNP. Ian Hales was minister in charge of water, and people of Eastern and Western Hanover, you know, where he was and where he neighbored, did not get water. Now I'm calling on the people of Hanover, Eastern and Western, not to be fooled. Stick with the Jamaica Labour Party. The country continue to grow, and it is growing, and as it grows, Hanover will get its due. It is time now. See? And I am promising the Jamaican people of Hanover now today that if my government, the Jamaica Labour Party, does not deliver for the people of Hanover, see, they will hear from me. See? So people of Eastern Hanover and Western Hanover, I am calling on you to stick with the Jamaica Labour Party. We will deliver for you. Now may I get into the article. See? I want to say good morning to my beautiful wife to be, you know, and good morning to my mother-in-law as well, you know, who is watching. Father Milton, big up yourself, you know, my boss. See? Milton people is one of my nemesis, you know. Milton is a big fan of mine as well. Even though he's my nemesis, he's a big fan of mine. So big up yourself, Father Milton. I'm sure Father Triple X, who is also a nemesis of mine now, a big sour hog Triple X, you know, a thief, crab leg, a foreign, big and swatty. He's now a nemesis of mine, and I know he's also a big fan of mine. See? So we are getting to the article right now, guys, and I want the people. So in 2017, we would have asked the municipal corporation. Big up in Alorin, Alisa. See, in 2017, we would have asked the municipal corporation down there in Hanover. See, big up in Mr. Worldwide, to, you know, take a census, a survey, but basically of what was going on down there in Hanover. And I'm going to give you guys what the survey disclosed by way of guys. I want to share this to all. Everybody want to know where live in Hanover. I want to share this to them because they need to hear this. See? So this article was published on February 3rd, 2017. So this is 1 year after we took over government from the People's National Party at the time. It is now the People's National Criminal Organization. See? Poverty haunting Hanover, the article reads. Men, women, and children struggling to survive despite boom in tourism. Now, there is a culture down there in Hanover where the PNP would have, you know, told the persons down there that they did not have to work. Ian Hales would go around buying persons bikes, cars, and all kind of stuff, so they did not have to work. And, you know, they would serve him when it comes to an election time. You know, last election, they turned on him, and he in turn turned on them, and they chased him out of town. Now he's in Western Westmoreland trying to bully Molan Wilson. See? So the article reads, poverty haunting Hanover, men, women and children struggling to survive despite tourism boom. See? Despite the number of mega hotels developing, despite the number of mega hotel developments going up along the coastline over the last 15 years, and the 15 years prior to that would have been under the People's National Criminal Organization and the Jamaica Labour Party also. Because I remember Bruce Golding won in 2007 and then the PNP would have taken over in 2011. So that 15 years prior was both government responsibility. So we now go, see, I am going to be fair. However, for the bulk of that and the years previous, 19 of those consecutive years, the PNP could have developed the life of the people of Hanover. They did not. See? So despite the number of mega hotel developments going up along its coastline over the last 15 years, Hanover is still haunted by deep pockets of poverty, with concerns mounting about the number of destitute persons living in the western parish. See? According to the chairman of the Hanover Parish Homelessness Committee, Norris Hawthorne, there are persons from all age groups and sex seriously destitute in the parish. See? Good morning, Garth Bedford. Big up yourself. Poverty is on the rise. Some women take successive partners, get pregnant for them. The men then disappear, leaving the women with many children to support. That causes great poverty among them. Now females, you know, we can't tell people how to live their life. And I will say this to you. If you have one child and you're struggling, you know, and you meet a man, see, protect yourself the best way you can. You know, not everybody I got always have money for buy condom and all of these things. At least go down to a clinic and get yourself an implant. And this is not only a female responsibility. Fathers, you know, please do not run away and leave your children. They are yours. See? And if you're not sure, I don't know how to help, you know. Because I know there's no free DNA thing going on in Jamaica. You know, but if they're not yours, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work out. But please, your children, you know, do not run away and leave them. Do your best that you can. And help out in any way, which way you can. They are also your responsibilities as well, fathers. See? Enough time I don't no money, but I have to find it. See? Enough time I don't no money, and I have to find it. Because my children are my responsibility as well. See? So, please guys, don't go there, don't lie down there, and there's a possibility that the child is yours. At least help out in any which way you can. Alright, moving on. Poverty is on the rise. Some women take successive partners, get pregnant for them. The men then disappear, leaving the women with many children to support. That causes great poverty among them. See? They live in family homes or rented one-bedroom homes that are in very bad condition. The young men, many are leaving schools, no subject, no training, leaving them to try and eke out an existence, and that creates a problem. See? So, like I said on previous lives, we tend to have a literacy problem in Hanover and Westmoreland. See? So the western part of the island, we really need to step up with things. And I don't know if you guys realize that Mark Golding, as opposition leader, is not open to working with the government to do anything at all. Because these things can't fix, you know. But it will take a gigantic effort of both parties, you know. But the PNCO is bruising from their last two defeats because they have not lost power for so long and they cannot deal with it. See? But they will continue to languish because we will be returning for a third term. See? Shower labor rights. So, they are living in family homes or rented one-bedroom homes that are in very bad condition. The young man, many are leaving school, no subject nor training, leaving them to try and eke out an existence. And that creates a problem where scamming is concerned as they see this as an alternative. See? So, if you are savvy enough to scam, even though me hear people are scamming, that could catch me when me hear them I say, but you know, some people are gullible. They can get catch because they love money and they're greedy. However, persons, if they are savvy enough to scam I believe they're savvy enough to go and get a skill, whether auto mechanic, plumbing, electrician, something, you know. There is another category of poor, and that is the older people who did not pay into any pension scheme. Now the government of Jamaica is trying to fix that. See, the government of Jamaica is giving the elderly now a pension, whether they have worked in their life or not. So, you know, dignity can be restored to these persons. So the government of Jamaica is actively doing something to help you guys down there in Hanover. Something that the People's National Criminal Organization did not do. Why would you guys try to remove a government like this? You have voted PNP for 4 consecutive elections, and for 4 consecutive elections, the people that runs the People's National Criminal Organization that sat in power for 19 years, they turned their back on the Hanoverian people. You guys must continue to keep them out of the halls of power. Plain and simple as that. So let me read over this. There is another category of poor, and that is older people who did not pay into any pension scheme, who are now weak, old, and have no set income. Some depend on the church or relative, but this is totally insufficient to take them through. Let's see what we not say a while ago. PJ Patterson said a new class of poor people was created between exactly. See? The year 1996, the World Health Organization and the United Nations ranked Jamaica among the poorest countries in the world. See? They came in with the US AID and they tried to aid Jamaica under the Percival James Patterson government. The UN gave Jamaica a directive to eradicate poverty. Then the time that Jamaica now have 3 million people yet. With the help of the United States, the UK, and the EU, Canada as well, they were trying to help the Jamaican government to eradicate poverty within Jamaica in 10-year time. And the PNP instead took the money and did something else. They did not try to alleviate poverty in Jamaica, not even one bit. See, they do not mean the people of Hanover any good. They do not mean the people of Westmoreland any good. They do not mean the people of St. Elizabeth any good. They do not mean the people of Clarendon any good. They do not mean the people of Manchester any good. And when they go right round the island, they don't mean the people them any good. They had their chance. 19 years is sufficient time to fix up the lives of the people of Jamaica, and they did not do it. They took care of themselves. KD Knight, there's a clip where KD Knight would have said after 19 years in government, he couldn't see where his government changed the life of the Jamaican people, and that is an absolute fact. We had the Reverend Ronald Thwaites, who was mixed up in a $21 billion scandal as well. That I read yesterday. $21 billion went missing under Carl Blight and his friends. See? Ronald Thwaites also said while his government was in post for 19 years, he witnessed the greatest distribution of wealth from the poorest Jamaican to the richest. That is what the PNP did. They took the wealth away from us and our children and gave it to their friends, the top 10% of people in Jamaica. The PNP did that. See? So when you have people like Big Fat Hog Triple X, with big like the 50-inch TV over there right in front of me, so. See? As a matter of fact, in big like 4 or 5 50-inch TV. See? Come and defend the People's National Criminal Organization. See? What have they done for the people of Hanover? Show me. What have they done for the people of Westmoreland? Wanna show me. At one point in time, Westmoreland had the water minister, the agriculture minister, the tourism minister, and the prime minister. What have Westmoreland have to show for those 4 powerhouses that was down there? They were only there because those were strongholds for them. See, and they could get out the votes because they realized that we, the people of the western part of the island, were so dilapidated in our brains. See, or we were lacking of education, and they could mold us into what they wanted us to be. See, PNP at the time. Today, under Rise United, the PNP have morphed into a People's National Criminal Organization. We continue. And the high cost of living, especially where the general consumption tax is concerned. Any little money that they can get, by the time they go into the shop, there is very little that can buy. So this is keeping them on the poverty line. Now, we see this government come in, and this government say, all right, here what we are going to do now. We are going to move to taking people directly. We are remove them out of poverty. So here what now. I, Andrew Holness, I am going to go in the budget. I am going to look. I am going to see where I can take some money, put it aside, and guess what I will use that money to do? I will then start a new social housing program. So persons like what we are just reading about, that live in rented accommodation, living with families, you can now go to your MP, which get 5 houses per year. See? And the government is rapidly moving, scaling that up to 10 houses soon. Each MP will get 10 houses soon per year. So you can then go and apply to your MP, and then your MP can then, do the necessary things for you to get a home. So the government is directly moving you out of poverty by building you a home. Building you a home. Not only building your home, but should you have children like many of the mothers in Hanover, that the fathers ambuscated and left the premises, their children know they will get a home. They are still entitled to part. Not only that they are entitled to part, they can still go to heart, get a skill, still be entitled to the stipend. See? And this is how the government is moving person directly out of poverty. Hanover. So I talk to my Hanoverian people, and you get a decent concrete dwelling. Not no food for the poor house where them not put no light pan, you know, no bathroom, you know, no kitchen. The government is giving you a dignified life for you and your children, because my government is signaling to the Jamaican people that they can do better by them, and they are doing better by them, and we must continue to keep them where they are. Show labor rights. Let me see some green heart and some peace fingers from my government in our comment section, guys. Hawthorne, who also chairs the Lucy Development Initiative, noted that the persons living below the poverty line in the parish include some who were professionals and are now unable to survive on the pension they are getting. That is the legacy that the PNP left behind. When I remember, I read an article couple live back where I'm telling you, say, we had a good news chart, and I was reading from the good news chart, and under the PNP, persons was paying like 14 measly 100 Jamaican dollars into their pensions a month. Under the Jamaica Labour Party, you're paying 3,000 a week into your pension. See, that is more money for your pocket. See? So persons who were professionals in Hanover at the time would have gotten old, and fall into poverty because their pensions weren't enough. Now, a lot of persons like my life, because they come on here and it is a teaching moment. They will learn something new, and then we'll have some distraction or some detractors, people like Sir Bohag, Triple X, who passed through my life yesterday, and I want to bring the Jamaican people attention to Triple X, stolen 3 crab legs in America and were arrested and charged for it, so he does not have any moral high ground to tell the people of Jamaica anything. See, he is a petty thief and a criminal, and he must go one side. Plain and simple as that. I'm Jerome, so I go suck up my pee. Alright, Jerome. Who don't like to hear about progress? See? So we are telling you what is happening in Hanover, and we are telling you what the government is doing to alleviate the pain of the people of Hanover. See? Because the pension they get just cannot do what is required in the economic condition. In some of the schools, if it were not for the generosity of entities like Sandals, some returned residents, and some of the charities in Hanover, then our schools and school children would be in a sad state, said Hawthorne. See? So, Hanover, under the PNP, was left to run by Sandals, other charities, and returning residents. Today, under Jamaica Labour Party, schools are being funded properly. We have one of the biggest budget now for schools in Jamaica. Billions of dollars are being put into the education budget. And if your children is on part, you get that part money, and your children get free lunch at school under this government. Show our labor rights. Wanna give me some green heart for my government again. So the Hanover people, things are looking up for you guys. Yes, infrastructure wise, you still need water. Certain places still need light. Certain places still need internet. You know, certain places still need road. But we, the government, or the government of Jamaica, they are doing what they can and rapidly trying to help the people of Hanover. Would have seen you guys gotten a market. Would have seen you guys gotten a fire station. Would have seen you guys gotten a, not a fire station, a police station. Sorry. See? So, things are looking up. More to come. Let's keep the Jamaica Labour Party in post, Hanover. Do not remove them. I tell you guys now that the PNP will lose the election. So if you guys vote PNP, you'll be voting in vain. Western Hanover especially. See, if you vote PNP, you'll be voting in vain, because Andrew Holness will return as Prime Minister. And then you guys would have set back yourself with progress, because guess what? The PNP is running the municipality in Hanover. You hear me? I tell you now. The PNP is running the parish council. See? And if you elect a PNP MP now, they will actively sabotage any progress that should be made for the people of Hanover, because they are not in government and they won't be. Remember, some did one, you know. If it is even with a reduced majority, Andrew Holness will return as the Prime Minister of Jamaica come September. So if you don't vote PNP, you'll be voting in vain. Alright. Can't say me never tell you no. Data from the Hanover Municipal Corporation, which the older person would know as Parish Council. So data from the Hanover Municipal Corporation show that there are 689 registered poor persons. 689 registered poor persons in the parish, and 59 registered homeless persons. See? With the latest Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin report showing the parish with a population of 69,874, that would mean that approximately 1 in every 100 residents in the parish is impoverished. See? And that is very bad, Jamaica. According to the population census published by Statin in 2011, of the 23,753 households in Hanover, 5,571, which is 23%, had no kitchen facilities, and 4,434, which is 19%, had no bathroom facilities. In addition, 7,117, which is 30% of households, were either using pit toilets or had no toilet facilities, while 2,126, which is 9% of households, had no electricity supply and relied on kerosene oil for lighting. No, Hanover people, and this is when we get mad, we don't know. When we look at all of that, the government of Jamaica at the time, under the People's National Criminal Organization, could have stepped in and helped with even electricity alone. let's say they not have to build a toilet, they not have to build a bathroom, they not have to build a kitchen. Let's say that. But the government then could have stepped in, put in light posts, put light wire in, and paid for your house to be fitted with electricity. See, they could have done that. That is basic necessities in a country like the United Kingdom. That is your basic human right to have electricity and water and a bathroom facility. That is a part of your human rights. The PNP would have failed the people of Jamaica miserably, not only Hanover. Because we have evidence that places like even in former Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller's former stronghold, you know, persons are still living like that. In Peter Phillips' stronghold, persons are still living like that. In Mark Golding's stronghold, persons are still living like that. See? So wherever you find PNP, you find poverty. Please, may I ask the people of Hanover, Eastern and Western, you guys must look within yourselves now. You have lived a destitute life. What about your children? Do you want better for them, Hanover people? Guys, me not like how me not see no likes I go up on my screen and me not see no share, me not see nothing. What happen? Me share up a live though, man. I like up a live. See? Thank you. But we talk about water now in Hanover. The data also shows that 2,774 households, which is 12%, rely on wood, charcoal, or kerosene as fuel for cooking. This is how the people of Hanover is still living today, you know. And things are looking up because when I go certain place in Hanover, you know, people are going to say a scamming, but that is involved as well. But the government has also now made the conditions for you to uplift yourself. See? So that is playing a big part in people getting rid of board dwellings and building concrete now. See? The parish also had a poor potable water situation as members of 7,261 or 31% of households were still trekking to the standpipe, spring, streams or other catchment areas for water or were relying on water trucks. See? So we're going to read that over. The parish also had a poor potable water situation as members of 7,261 or 31% of households were still trekking to the standpipes, springs, streams, and other catchment areas for water, or were relying on water trucks to truck in water. This is how the Hanover people live for years under the People's National Criminal Organization. The government of Jamaica now, under Andrew Holness and the ministry of Matthew Samuda, is working tirelessly. See, if we have Matthew Samuda if you work to give the people of Jamaica water, we should have water 50 years ago. See, a man if you walk with his wife on the road with him. See, because man don't want them take with his wife, because he work hard, enough work. You see me? If you do, because PNP they not do, PNP they not do what they did for do. For people of Hanover or anybody in Jamaica. When we talk about Bracco, we voted PNP in Chilani for 50 years. And it is Matthew Samuda that came and gave them water after 50 years of voting People's National Criminal Organization. See? So, we continue. In 2007, the Planning Institute of Jamaica noted in a report that the poverty environment nexus that Hanover in 1992 had more than half its population living below the poverty line. But that this was reduced to 13.3% in 1998 and moved to 14.1% in 2002. See? Now, we have a thing that called landlessness. See? And the protracted wait to obtain land titles were other core points raised by Hawthorne. Stuttering data for which indicate that 6,032, which is 25% of Hanover household held did not own the land on which they were living. So Michael Manley would have come in back in idea again and tell the people them say, see land there, you no take it. I want to take it, tell them say, me Michael Manley go no. Those lands were government lands. A lot of those lands are still government land. So the PNP is down there now in Hanover telling the people that Andrew Holness come for thief their land and Andrew Holness want they take with their land. Andrew Holness have no interest in the land, but the lands are still government lands. If you did not obtain a title for that land, you do not own the land. Plain and simple. But Andrew Holness, why would Andrew Holness have any interest in taking anybody's land? Andrew Holness not done building your house already. Where am I going to take your land for do? You don't see him building a mansion up where he live. Eh? When I grew up Hanover people, because I heard that the PNP is spreading the narrative in Hanover, because Andrew Holness would have said a year or two ago that he's looking into moving the town of Lucy from the coastline and bring it inland. See? So they are down there spreading the narrative now that the Prime Minister is planning to steal the people's land in Hanover. Bullshit, Hanover people. Nothing no go so. Why PNP no like to see development, I can't understand for the life of me. They had 19 years. They had all of the parish council for 30 odd years. They had 2 PNP MP and their party was in government also for the 19 years. Why did they not uplift the life of the Hanoverian people? Somebody tell me.